Hello, collective. This is a general message for the collective. It could be different messages for different people, but take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. Now, I received a message for somebody here, okay? And I'm going to say what it is first because I have to take notes, okay? While I was meditating, this is a message that's come out for somebody. Somebody had a choice to make, okay? It could have been at a crossroad in their life where they needed to make a decision. This is the energy of a wealthy man who life depended on him speaking the truth about his true emotions regarding wanting a new beginning in love, to have balance in their life, or this person was going through a major change, okay? This person could have even been going through a divorce. But it seems like they were at a crossroad where they needed to make a decision regarding they're going to stay or go. Or there's someone here who's suppressing their emotions and feeling overwhelmed and trying to juggle the situation. But this person is refusing to leave a relationship, even though it was causing a lot of chaos in their life. For some reason they felt bound to this situation. Could have been through some form of finances or the wealth, okay? Como se somebody didn't want to have to give half or split. I do hear greed. Yes, somebody was this person was all about financial how it looks, you know. Somebody who wasn't used to having money seemed to hold on it to a lot more, okay? But there's somebody here who's going to make a choice to walk away from people and things that no longer serve them and leave the past behind after going through some major change. It doesn't matter, they're willing to walk away and leave everything behind and start fresh, because if they did it before, they can do it again. That's what I hear somebody saying. But the other energy will end up suppressing their emotions and dropping the ball, which will lead to some form of sickness, because secrets bring sickness, and then to death, because someone's going to be taking this secret to the grave. That's for somebody. But this is the situation that I picked up here. So remember, it will not resonate with you all, so take what does, leave what doesn't. Now this led on to what could have happened in the past there with someone. Remember, this is a general reading. It could have taken place, already taken place now, or is yet to come. The person could be a mother figure where there's been some form of injustice here, okay? To this person, it could have been a job or that they worked in the past with, okay? This privileged woman though could have been someone you worked with. There was some form of, this mother figure could have been somebody here who was delaying the male from having a new beginning. This is somebody here, like I said, who wanted a new beginning, but there was a mother figure here that could be a baby mother or the mother or grandmother. Somebody was actually delaying this male from having this new beginning. The male could be a mummy's boy, okay? And the mother had too much of an influence as they're grown up. It's a grown-ass child for somebody I'm hearing that's in their life. This could include in relationships or a child with a parent. A child is kind of, what came first, the chicken or the egg kind of thing, you know what I mean? But the child thinking that is more of the parent than the child. Or they're looking after somebody who's you're hearing once a man, twice a child. That's for somebody as well, okay? Now, this mother figure was controlling their child from overseas. They could have been receiving from this wealthy man but it's not working anymore, or something's not working, or something started to not work anymore. Now this person is now experiencing some form of grief, or they feel like they missed out on an opportunity. Okay. It's like, come see. You know, you don't miss the water till the well dry, or somebody here then didn't want somebody to the scene that they was doing well, okay? Or somebody then took somebody's kindness for weakness, as well, I'm hearing. But there was a missed opportunity because somebody started a new relationship. And now this person's feeling like they got unfinished business, okay, in the past. And someone did not complete this cycle though, but like I said, somebody went through a major change in their life. There could have been, like I said, walking away from people and things that no longer served them, or there was somebody here that stuck in a situation, took the truth to the grave, okay? Now, subconsciously though, this is something you know. You know subconsciously within this community or family or people, friends or frenemies, there seem to be a lot of people who are unreliable around you. They're very jealous of you here, collective. Somebody could be quite stubborn, they're restless, they don't know what to do with themselves, and they're exhausted coming up against you here, okay? So whatever they're doing is like return to sender, it ain't working. And it seems like they're turning on each other and having arguments with each other as they're trying to compete with you, a collective. You know what I mean? This is all about you, even though you're not in here. That's what it seems like. You're on the outside, but there's a lot of people who have an inner conflict regarding you. They're like an organized crime syndicate, okay? Or people who all want to betray you and stab you in the back. But you seem to know all this, subconsciously you know these people, okay? These people broke your trust, okay? And they're angry that you're not experiencing some form of heartbreak over this. I don't know why, because it's their issue, not yours, you know what I mean? What's going on is their circus, not your monkey, because at the end of the day, you know your heart was pure and you just gave love and honesty and you had your integrity. But people who don't, they seem to be struggling now, okay? Now, the outcome is showing that the person is now very defensive, okay? And using their ego as a shield, okay? So they could be puffing up their chest and very defensive and feeling like they're right. But this person was a people pleaser, okay? They were not looking after their health, or they were neglecting themselves for other people, okay? This has brought about a major change that could lead to this person that could end up with them ending up in a coffin, okay? This even could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, okay? This person did not appreciate you, collective, and now this person's feeling rejected and going through financial difficulties. This could be a wealthy man or woman that lost everything, or will lose everything, okay? But the advice for you here though, collective, this person is or will be in their wounded ego, hypersensitive, or going through some man-made disaster right now. Like I said, this could be somebody that's overseas, okay? There's been some karmic justice or spiritual justice that someone's experiencing. Someone is losing their home, okay? And could have been through this natural disaster. But the negativity that has been returned to the sender, it was to somebody who was very prideful, okay, and in their ego, okay, that this is, come see. This is somebody who thought that they were near on top of the world, you know. Life is gravy, everything's good. But then natural disaster took away this. It's like karmic justice, okay? Someone could have been in a car accident, or somebody's out of control of their emotions and need to watch themselves when they're driving. Here, don't drive in anger, okay? It seems like the scales were unbalanced toward the Leo, Libra, or Cancer here, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces. It seemed like two people are going in front of a judge, or could be a child by the choice someone made here, could be somebody, a baby mother, like I said, or a child's gotten involved here, but it seems like two people are going in front of a judge here, okay? And this could be in the community or in your family, or somebody's going through a divorce or separation. Now the advice is also letting you know here, collective. Something or someone is not being accountable for their actions and the choice they made. Okay? Collective, you need to step beyond your comfort zone. Growth only happens outside the comfort zone. So you need to embrace discomfort as a sign of progress, because it's not going to be where your position that people have put you in. It's not going to be an easy place to sit in. Okay? For some of you right now, you're going to be quite uncomfortable. Okay? But for someone here, someone also needs to break a soul contract, and it could also be with this person that's passed away, or somebody that's walked out of your life, okay, or somebody that you're walking out their life. You need to, it's like you've got unfinished business that you need to cut that cord, because it's still able to tap into your energy and drain you, okay? There's people and things you definitely need to walk back, but you still need to cut that cord, okay, because they still seem to be attached and making you feel tired and drained and emotional, or their energy coming through to you. Whatever they're feeling, they're sending it towards you. So you need to return to sender, or somebody already has. Okay? Well, it seems like, yes, like I said, you need to... Some bonds are meant for growth, but not forever. Okay? Because when the lesson ends, the contract dissolves, you're free to walk away. Because somebody here, I'm hearing through death do us part, that contract is now ended, okay? There is no going back. And for some of you right now, you seem to be healing from some heartache and pain. Some of you, because of your spirituality here, it seems to have helped you to get through a lot of this hatred, enemies, frenemies, families that meant you no good, okay? People that betrayed you, that you thought was close. Yeah, you got bluff. Somebody was pretending wearing a mask, somebody was exaggerating a situation, but somebody here feeling that this situation is hopeless, they're sinking, they're going into despair, somebody's falling apart. Okay, this could be the person that was wearing a mask and pretending to be something that there wasn't. Okay, or it could be multiple people that's happening to, because somebody was in a commitment, somebody was married or promising to marry somebody, but there was some form of fidelity because somebody was wearing a mask. Okay, there was pretending to be something that there wasn't. They're pretending that they was gonna commit to you, they was pretending that they wasn't in a marriage, you know what I mean? Somebody was pretending. All about this commitment, which was a lot of stress, tension, arguments were going on in this marriage. It could be regarding somebody's infidelity, okay, where someone was supposed to be faithful. But so like I said, somebody's healing. You're releasing, you're purifying, you're cleansing your home, your body, your environment, okay? Remember, after every ending, collective is also a new beginning. Tell them more than this. In the past, somebody did make mistakes, okay? There was mistakes made. There could have even been some misunderstanding, or somebody in the past playing the victim, or this is a lost soul, okay, that you're releasing yourself from. Nobody's perfect, remember that, okay? Now, subconsciously though, this was a foundation. This was something that was established, there was family, there was security, or subconsciously this is what you want, or this is what you're trying to heal here, okay? Because somebody made some mistakes in the past here. Okie dokie. You got heart fog. Somebody was sending mixed signals. Somebody did block their emotions and they messed up. Okay, so somebody made a choice here now, collective, and they did the choice that they made ended up messed up. The advice was that somebody's now broken, shattered, heartbroken. They destroyed something that was good. Okay, they had a choice to go and say walk away from people and things that no longer served them, but somebody decided to still birds of a feather stick together kind of thing. Because at the bottom you do have beginnings. Somebody does want to try again or want a new direction or to start over. They want peace and balance and friendship, like I said. But somebody could have made a wrong choice. Okay, now they want a new beginning. Now it's going to be up to you, collective. Okay, when this person comes back after healing, after you're healed. Okay. But this person will be sending mixed signals. Could they block their emotion? Could the person know they're messed up? Okay. Somebody's really shattered and heartbroken here. So let's see what other message here for the collective. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What other message do they need now? Let's see about this shadow love here. Tell me about this releasing and purifying. Cleansing. Somebody's going to be crushed. You seem like you're hurting emotionally right now. You need time to heal before you jump in again, because like I said, somebody is releasing and purifying themselves and cleansing your environment right now. Okay, you need time to heal, because if you jump in too quickly to go get over your hurt or to distract yourself, it's like building a house with old bricks. You're just taking the issues of the old situation into your new, and it won't work. In the past, it was a vicious cycle. Okay, there was patterns of relationship issues, bad habits. It was a no-win situation. You knew this. Okay, that's why the misunderstanding. But somebody's still playing the victim like they're a lost soul. Okay. Listen, nothing just happens, okay? God don't just let things just happen. You get pre-warnings. It was always the signs if you was actually alert to it, okay? And listening to your gut feeling. Because at the foundation of this here, subconsciously, someone's being burned. Someone is afraid to love someone again. The unhealed, the traumatic, and this is somebody who runs away. This could even be somebody within the family, okay? That you got a family with. But this is somebody now who's subconsciously, they know that they're still going through trauma, okay? And they're afraid to love again after what took place here. This is the person that's healing. But somebody's cleansing now, remember that, okay? Because somebody was sending somebody mixed signals, okay? Wow. Somebody was a late bloomer. I was trying to go and see if it came out anyway. And somebody with the age gap, or there was some immaturity, but somebody's attitude was out of sync who was sending all these mixed signals, okay? Somebody might need more time to grow up, because in the center of this broken, heartbroken and destroyed, somebody's saying it was complicated. There's a lot of twists and turns, knotty situation, precautious here, because somebody was a compulsive liar, I'm hearing. You know what I mean? How can, it's like, say, sending mixed signals, lots of twists and turns. It could only be because somebody couldn't even remember what they said from one person to the next. At the bottom, you do have toxic. It was a destructive relationship. There was a lot of manipulation and gaslighting going on. And I didn't see that. Yeah, somebody's now going under and barely keeping things afloat. Somebody might ask for help here. Okay? This is somebody who was up in their ego and pride and didn't want to actually hear you out or listen to you, any form of advice you may have been trying to offer to this person. But now, it could be somebody that was younger than you, that was trying to send you mixed signals, but you blocked this person, okay? This person was emotionless. This is somebody here that couldn't even relate or had no empathy for somebody else's feelings. Como se? Hey, what's the tea? Tell me the tea here regarding this person who's crushed. Wow, that jumped out quite. Yeah, this was a wolf in sheep's clothing here, collective. Okay, the person that's was coming towards you, because in the past, they're crying over you now. They're sad, they're hurt, they're upset, etc. You know? One's playing the victim, saying there was some misunderstanding, but subconsciously, this was a drama starter, okay? This is somebody here who runs away in a family, or they're going through some form of trauma, but they're a drama starter, okay? Because they're always sending mixed signals. They're messed up and they know this because they're going through some legal issues, court, judges, immigration lawyers. Like I said, there could be two people going forward for a judge, okay? Somebody who's very immature. Like I said, this is a runner, or somebody could like jogging or going a marathon. Yeah, this is a groupie. Okay, now the people don't want to know now. They're all kind of scattering like beetles when the light turns on, because it's the same shit, different day here. Okay, this is somebody here who's unbothered. It could even be yourself. You're unbothered about all this. You ain't got time. All right. This is people. You're looking at it. It's not your circus, not your monkey. These are you're observing, and you can't help when people talk because it's like mirrors, like Chinese whispers. People are just letting you know, even though you don't even want to know. Okay, what's going on? What other people are going out of the way to find out what's going on with you. Okay. Wow. Yes, it's very complicated. It's broken. Okay. Let's see another card for what's the T on this complicated. Lots of twists and turns here. Okay. Yeah. Someone's looking you up, researching you, studying you. Like I said, they're looking you up and you're getting news about them without even trying. Yeah, somebody wants the inside scoop. What a closer look than being nosy up in your business here, collective. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it was a toxic, destructive relationship with a lot of manipulation and gaslighting going on. Okay? But somebody's looking you up here. They're a wolf in sheep clothing, you know what I mean? They're pretending to be something that they're not. This is a wolf, and to see their true emotions, but she's already telling you. But to verify that, the wolf in sheep clothing here is coming from some fake news regarding some pregnancy, or to pretend that somebody's their child, but it's not. Remember that, okay? Fake news. This is a wolf in sheep clothing here, because in the past, somebody was reckless in love or sex, okay? Now somebody's crying over you here now. But it was a vicious circle, okay? It was a no-win situation for somebody here who was trying to compete with you here, because subconsciously, some of you are happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focus, okay? From all these drama starters, you know what I mean? So these legal issues that somebody's coming in up with who messed up here, okay, that you could even have blocked, they're now feeling ashamed, they feel guilt, they're embarrassed, they know they was in the wrong, okay, for what they did. And karma's a bitch. It's coming back on somebody here, alright? Because the person that's looking you up here, collective, wow, they're going to end up getting fed up because they can't find none. Come on, say. And who's the divine feminine? Wow, they can't find nothing. But you're going to see people's true colors here, divine feminine, okay? Someone's saying I miss you here. But they're in a trap. They could even be in prison or mental mentalness of the mind. This is somebody now who's secluded, you're separated, you're reflecting, the soul searching. That's where they need to go within, okay? Because all this toxicity of somebody here was trying to have a new beginning. People were trying to block it, okay, from going forward. I'm hearing here. Oh, let me see. Yeah, somebody was sending negative energy towards this relationship, okay? Friendship, family, I'm hearing a lot. Some of this, it was the friends, frenemies. Yeah, let's see what evil eye they were sending here. Pull evil eye. Yeah, because somebody here is crushed. They're ashamed of how they behaved. They knew they was in the wrong, okay? Covered with fake pregnancies to try and bind somebody to them. They look like a wolf in sheep clothing. Yeah. This is a copycat. This is somebody who's trying to be just like you and everything you do. Yeah, this is somebody here. If you change your hairstyle and they see it, they go and do the same thing. If you go on a holiday that they've never been and they want to go to the same place you've gone to before. And if not only that, they don't just want to go for 1 week. They want to go for 2 weeks because they feel so, but they got 2 weeks, so I want to. Listen, copycat. Okay. This is somebody who's like a monitoring spirit that was coming around you to go and see what you're doing, or want you to video call just to see what's happening around your environment. Nosy motherfucker. Come on, say. Yeah, this person caused some intimacy issues in the past. Somebody could have caught STD, some common infection, or UTI, or this is somebody who could be having some infertility problems that was reckless with love in the past. Now they're crying over you because they miss you now, they made some mistakes. Okay? Yeah, stepping out and getting burned, that's a big mistake. Now they're ashamed. But subconsciously, like I said, some of you are happily single, but the evil eye descending around you is round the Mars retrograde, causing some impulsive rage of anger, hostility, major blowout, fights and violence. That's what's happening between a lot of people, like I said before. Subconsciously, you know, they're fighting amongst each other, okay? Because they can't get to you, so they're turning on each other. Right? Because they know what they did. They're guilty about it. They feel that they know that they're in the wrong. Okay? Whatever actions are coming, they're going through some karmic justice right now. Someone is doing black magic, juju work on you. And they're ashamed and feel guilty because they knew they was in the wrong when they did it. Okay? Yeah, this is somebody here who's envious of your career and the money you make. Okay? Yeah. Somebody's fed up now of this. They're going to end up, unfortunately, their event's going to come in freeze. Okay? They wait this for you. This is why they're looking up to see if it's all taking place. But you're going to return to sender. Como say? Recharge your energy, distance yourself, take a break, a vacation, pamper yourself, indulge, but do the things that make you happy right now here, collective, okay? Because whatever they send to you is going to be returned to sender because they're secretly jealous and hating on your romantic relationship. And someone could have even sent some juju word to go and say, break up your relationship. And for some of you, and my condolence, they actually took your partner out, okay? And they did it to go and hurt you. But they're trying to go and see what effect that's having on you, okay? Some of you, it could have been a mother figure here, okay, that done this, or you could be trying to see what effect it would have if you lost a mother. But for some of you, somebody here could be unintentionally doing it. They don't realize they're sending you the evil eye through words or actions, but you're protected, okay? This black obsidian carries a calming, positive energy that can help you remember to look on the bright side of things, and that's what some of you are doing. Okay, you're recharging your battery, you're distancing yourself, you're starting to pamper yourself and take care of yourself. Okay? Wow. They are going to be going through camp, because this is somebody who's not going to be accountable for their actions. They're going to be in full-blown denial. Okay? I mean, once a liar, always a liar. Mother always say you can hide from a thief, but you can't hide from a liar. Let's see if any other message here for the collective. I'll close this reading for the collective to the need to know, because right now I'm not seeing no love. You lot are going to be happily healing and coming out from this situation. You got a secret admirer. Someone's got deep feelings for you here, then they're letting on it here, or someone could be suppressing their emotions and not letting you know how they really feel here, collective. All the message. No, I want you to jump out. Okay. Got sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. That's what I say to somebody here who knows that your relationship is really good and you found your soul partner or your twin flame, and people are jealous, okay? Somebody did do some black magic to go break up this or cause the death of your partner, and my condolence for those. But at the same time, they thought this was going to break it, but if anything, it's made you stronger, and God's let you know that he's got something even better. So at the end of the day, who God bless, no man curse. Yeah, look inside yourself here, collective, and examine what's causing you to feel this way. When you look within, you see it's not you, it's other people's energy that you're picking up that they're sending towards you. Okay. Wow. And romance, Cupid arrow strikes. You're going to meet somebody new. And the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. I told you, you know what I mean? Something don't have to end for something new to begin. Because at the end of the day, every rejection is God's protection. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.